Man, I am a toasty boy. I want to get a new ship. I haven't seen any go by. Let's repair. Let's see. Do I have anything in storage? Nope. Well, let's get out of here. I want to get a new ship so I can take sweet screenshots. This is the same ship as the, like, default ship from the first game. Alright, rodeo orbit. And let's not crash into the planet if I can. I gotta transition this over onto my solid-state hard drive. That little bit of a loading screen just takes me out just a little bit. Okay. So we gotta defeat the Viper. Which actually kind of wrecked me the last time I was here. So let's deal with the trash mobs first before we take out the Viper. Okay. I was really hoping this guy would drop a bunch of mines. And blast the other dudes. But it doesn't look like that actually worked out. I gotta remember I've got the EMP I should probably start using. There we go. So if you guys haven't seen this yet, Everspace 2 is not a roguelike. Unlike the first one. The first one was full-on roguelike. Second one is much more just freelancer space exploration. It does have procedurally generated missions, so it's not just like full hand designed, but it's not going to be like it was in the first game. Let's see. So what is Everspace? Think like Eve or Elite Dangerous. Not quite as large of capital ships. It's much more like a freelancer-y type game. Admittedly, I've never actually played Freelancer. For all everybody is like anti-missile drone. Let's get rid of that stuff. Okay. There we go. I lost a bit of armor from that, but not so bad. Oh, hey, thank you, V, for the raid, and welcome on in. Those of you that don't know, V is the latest member of the Wholesomeverse. And current contender for the one with the coolest name. Let's see. Those explosions look nice. This whole game looks real nice. It is a feast for the eyes. I hope they have like more giant space derelicts, but like even bigger. I want to go through like a giant. Yeah, let's take these guys out. I just want to make sure there's no trash plinking at me as I'm fighting the boss. Okay. Instead of running out of ammo, I'm just going to alternate. Whoops! That's the one with landmines. Who else is here? Wait, is the pod shooting at me? What a ningus. Let's see. I guess there's no real reason to check out the garbage. And it looks like some more dudes spawned in. So I guess we just want to do this fight and hope they don't come poke me in the butt. I've seen a couple of people playing this game. It's so pretty. Oh, shoot. You know what I need to do? There we go. Transfer all. I gotta... There we go. Okay, so I have no idea what a Viper entails.
Yeah, now don't try anything funny. Just return what you stole, and I'll let you go.
Never. They say that I'm just like everyone else. But with this, I'll prove them wrong. I will finally stand out.
That is such a weak voice. Is this like a... No way it's a new ship.
I warned you.
Okay, one of these is absolutely an armor drone. Get out of here. There we go. Bye. Perfect. And we got all our armor back. Leveled up and everything. You know it's a good game when there's a photo mode. I don't use photo mode nearly often enough. I always forget it exists unless I've just strapped a bunch of random common criminals to a burning building and or car in Spider-Man. Then I'll whip out the camera and be like, Spider-Man doesn't kill people. And, you know, I'd laugh. Is it paint? Is that it? Is that what I was supposed to get?
Hey, it's me. Did the package contain some Viridian paint by any chance?
Yes, that's it. The recipient is already waiting for you at the outer rim.
You know that Viridian products are illegal.
I'm sorry, but I'm not paying you so well to ask questions.
Point taken.
Spider-Man doesn't kill people, fires kill people. I hate that logic, but you're right. Okay. Oh, that's why I don't want to explore this area. I've already been here. That's something that always bugged me a little bit about, like, Batman, for example. It's just like, Batman doesn't kill people, but he sure does. He sure did horrible things to that human being. It's like, I don't know. Batman won't let anyone's the Joker die. I've been hearing potential rumors that they might actually be restarting the Batman Beyond franchise, and I'm so excited if that's actually true. Like, don't get me wrong, Batman's a cool dude. And I enjoy a lot of the media that is Batman related. Oddly enough, after Batman Beyond, it is Batman Brave and the Bold for me. For whatever reason, that series was just, like, super good.
They've locked onto me.
Let's see. But there's something just really cool about superheroes in a more sci-fi setting. It was almost cyberpunk-ish. But I would absolutely adore, like, a lot of the same elements that were, like, in, I guess, Arkham City and a number of the other ones. But, you know, a big open city that you can fly around in, but, like, actually fly. A lot of verticality, because that was something I enjoyed. And I enjoyed the verticality in Arkham City, but it wasn't that much. Or, yeah, there wasn't that much verticality in Arkham City, and then, like, it was weird, because you effectively never wanted to touch the ground. So it meant that, like, really it was just this bizarro Spider-Man simulator more than anything else. Okay, so I'm supposed to be looking for a cache somewhere in here. Follow the pipe, maybe? That definitely looks like a cache. Yep. Is that it? Yep. There we go. Oh, and then Arkham Knight kind of had the ground. I should probably load up Arkham Knight and try playing it again now that my computer isn't going to just get wrecked. Because playing that game on PC at launch was just the worst. And still holding out hope for Terry McGinnis to return. He was just such a compelling character, and having like an old Batman as kind of the mentor character was just such a fun experience. Because normally the person on the radio is usually some kind of, like, I'm gonna say, like, usually some attractive woman giving you instructions or tips or something. Okay, who's going after me? You know, Cortana. Let's see. I mean, even within the Batman universe, there's Cortana. Or not, sorry. Within the Batman universe, there's Oracle. There we go. And, like, nothing against Oracle. I'm sure she's a fine character, but it's just like, I don't know. I love it when games and media sticking pod. Oh, I think just flew through its own minds. I like it when games and media break the mold in some way. Or some, like, really major way. It happens occasionally. How's the controller support? Don't know on this one. Haven't tried it. Man, this beam is real good at getting rid of space mines. Hello, yes. Am I supposed to blow this stuff up? Probably not. I don't think this game cares. Oh, hello. We found some unfriendos. Honestly, this beam is just actually kind of rocking it. I'll take what I can get. Give me that nano injector. Not that I have the inventory space. We're going up here. There we go. But yeah, I think the controller support on this is pretty decent.
Are you the guys I'm supposed to meet?
You have the package?
Yeah, here.
This paint job will finally make us stand out. They will see that we're not like everyone else.
Am I the only one who prefers to not stand out around here? Time to head back to the trader.
Okay, do we have anything else here? No, doesn't look like it. I guess. Oh, never mind. There is, in fact, a thing. Oh. Unlocked primary color. Jet. I mean, that's cool and all, but I want a ship. That's the real thing. Game was so much fun. It's super good. It's just got that, like, nice...
Paint. Very good. Say, about those customers of yours. They were 2 madcaps, a scout, a sniper drone, and an elite Viper pilot?
Yeah, they're quite the raggle-taggle group. It's really hard not to like them, isn't it?
They're exactly the same as the guys you just made me fight.
Nah, there's a big difference. Return to my shop and you'll understand.
I like the fact that I can go into, like, free cam mode by holding Alt. I had no idea that was actually exactly what I was supposed to press. It was like, yeah, no, it's usually Alt. I absolutely adore games that specifically have similar mechanics to each other within the same genre. It always frustrates me when I'm playing like a Souls-like and they have a different control scheme. It's like, no, don't reinvent the wheel. We already know how to attack, block, and dodge, and parry. Don't switch it up because you want to do something slightly different. Like, just be unapologetic.
Here are your credits.
With it.
Great.
Oh, and one more thing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
When the 2 Viper pilots came by to order the paint, the first one just barged in, slammed his money on the counter, and made his proposition. While the other one began by asking if it was okay for him to dock here. When I said yes, he thanked me. Can you believe that?
That's, amazing.
Life out here is cruel and violent. Barely anyone treats their neighbor as their equal. So just hearing a friendly thank you every once in a while means something to me. Sometimes it's the small things that really make us stand out.
Yeah, right. Well, thanks for the creds, I guess.
You're very much welcome, my friend.
The only thing you don't like about Dark Souls is the jump button. They fixed it for Sekiro. I'm really interested in seeing what they do with Elden Ring. It's probably going to be back to usual for them, but who knows? Yeah, it's slightly better. Marksman railgun. Nah, we tried railguns. Okay, main problem is my powerful coil gun is dropping in usefulness. There's a Gauss cannon and a flak. Let's try the Gauss cannon. And go back to just tearing all this stuff up. Slightly... Ooh. I like. Okay, what else do we have? A bypass, a signal decoder. Oh, another one of those. Alright. So I want to get the prime sense. Wow, I have a lot of money. Alright.
One pre-war system scanner coming right up.
Say, do you know about any medical stations nearby?
The closest is probably the one at Prescott Starbase in Union.
And here in Cedo?
You're kidding, right? Out here, no one ever cared about infrastructure like that. Not even during the war.
I understand. Thanks anyway.
No problem.
The thing you have to understand is Shell just brought me some naan. Naan is good. Let's... How much more do I need? 7. Let's buy some. Okay. 7. Let's see. How much does this stuff sell for? Looks like it's 1 for 1 actually, so I should just buy this stuff whenever it goes by. Okay. Vessel materials. And naan is great. Naan is super good. Okay. So next level, way too much. Hey! Alright. Let's launch. We're looking good?
Dax? Come in, Dax. Any news? So I just bought the STA. And guess what? There are no medical stations out here.
I told you we would come across something, with enough time.
I don't have time. Why am I getting the feeling you're just using me to beef up your crappy station on the cheap?
Listen, I didn't have to take you in or stick your friend in my freezer. I'm trying to help you, but we gotta do it my way, with patience and under the radar.
This is taking far too long.
For people like us, it is what it is. There are no shortcuts in the DMZ. You still there? Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm here. A delivery convoy for G&B just jumped in. All automated, barely guarded, and completely packed. I'll be damned if they're not hauling a medical pod.
Remember what I said about being boring? This is sticking your fingers in the faces of the very people we want to avoid.
I'm sorry, Dax. My friend is in trouble and this is my chance to help him. The convoy's AI-driven, there are just a few guards. I might even manage to steal the meds without any trouble at all.
I don't like it. If this operation goes south, it's on you, and your head alone. Got it?
Yeah, I get it. It's been like that all my life.
There we go. Hey, thank you, Niazdo Grifa, for the 6-month resub. Thanks so much. Let's see. So, I guess between... during that little break there... Oops. I was talking about really good pita. And the answer is the restaurant that I really like the pita from is restaurant downtown Portland called Shalom Y'all, which is like the most yuppie name I've heard in a long time, but has absolutely delicious pitas. Let's just do a quick swing through this and see if we got any crystals I can grab. Unfortunately, I won't know until my radar tells me. Yep, alright, there we go. Maybe getting a visual on it actually is enough. Wow. I thought the thermogun was a beefy mining thing. The answer is the laser is where it's at. Bam! Alright, let's go kill us some pirates. We'll probably pick up scans if there's any others Huh. Detonator drone. Interesting. Okay, let's go for the scout first.
Hang in there.
Okay, this group hurts. Let's just actually use some missiles. Okay. Yeah, for whatever
Toss
reason,
another one off.
could not hit anything with that. Oop. I
Looks like
forgot
I've got company.
these guys have got pods. I'm just gonna accept the financial losses here. Yeah, I don't know. Oh! Gauss gun, not coil gun. I have no idea how this thing fires. Whew! We got, smacked. What? Okay. Oh, no, it's just right here. Alright, so bad news on my end. Going here is going to get me killed. Don't you have to target the red circle? Maybe. I think that's the problem. I was so used to the Gauss gun that it actually is throwing me off. So let's go back to Outlaw Outpost, get fixed up, and go from there. Let's see. What are people... I'm trying to, like, respond to things. This doesn't seem right. Oh. This is an outlaw outpost. Well, you know what? It's fine. Sup? Okay.
I hope I haven't bitten off more than I can chew.
Yeah, this is not where I meant to go. What is this location? Why was this on my map? I don't know. A little less safe. Unfortunately, I'm still garbage. Okay, hold up. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Whatever this is, I'm sure it's just for grinding. And maybe a small amount of loot, but there's no way. Especially with my really crappy shields. I don't want to go to Union Bridge. I guess I have a map for a reason. Let's use the map. Home base, there we go. Maybe I'm just too far away. Maybe that's the real answer. Oh yeah, go figure. Gosh. That was actually a crazy distance away. Alright. Other thing... I don't like this gun. Do we have anything better? Nope. Alright. I'm just gonna dismantle it. I'm sure it gets better, maybe. Railgun, autocannon, scattergun. You know, let's go autocannon. Or, no. E. Let's not bother with the lower tier garbage. Okay. So the unfortunate part... Oh, beam laser is actually really good against both. Yeah, let's go up in this. Unfortunately, I'm going to need a lot more crafting EXP. Oh, and there's different levels of both of these. Well, in that case, I guess let's unlock the autocannon. What else we got? Thermogun, blaster, railgun. There we go. I'll make an autocannon. Okay. Pulse laser here, autocannon here. Yeah, I'll just have to switch back and forth between. It will be okay. This might be a little bit topical, but I'm having kind of a weird crisis of habits that I've been spending, you know, much of the last 4 years, kind of understandably, 5-ish years, kind of understandably doom scrolling like a madman, just being like, you know, what now? And social media addictions are very real. Oh, that's an expensive repair bill. Oh, here's a question. How outdated are these missiles? Very. We should probably get me some new ones. Let's dismantle. And so I've put myself kind of in this position where I am so psychologically used to looking down and seeing, yep, there's something terrible going on in the world. You know, something for me to be grumpy about or whatever. And it's super weird slowly trying to kind of edge myself out of that and be like, nope, you know what? The world will go on without me looking at it for a moment. But it's weird. I like it, but it's gonna throw me off for a while. I need to find new hobbies. Things to get passionate about again. Now, we're going this way. I want a stretch of not watching the news for a month. Yeah, me too. Or I can watch the... I want to watch, like, find a news channel that... like a news channel or a news group or a something that it only does the news once a week and does it in just kind of a nice, wholesome, you know, we're not going to talk about how, you know, this person got brutally murdered. No, we're just gonna... we're just going to talk about, like, the actually important stuff, and then when we run out of actually important stuff to talk about, we're just... that's it for the week. Thanks, goodbye. I used to watch The Daily Show for that sort of thing, which, I mean, realistically was not actually, like, a good source of news necessarily, but, like, the presentation was nice. Yeah, good news doesn't sell as well. I totally understand that, but I feel like we as a people need to somehow wean ourselves off of that. Okay, there's a proto scout, but the main issue... main issue is you. I ain't gonna get anything done until that's gone. I like these hyper-specialized weapons. They're definitely chewing through my enemies a lot faster than they have been. There we go. So what is the point of this location? Viper, Scout, anti-missile drone. There we go. That's the stuff. Ooh, higher tier sensor. Yeah, this is worth the pit stop. Rest in peace, my armor, but whatever. Okay, do we think this actually has any... mineable crystals on it. Not betting on it, unfortunately. Colbert didn't like Jon Stewart. Colbert was funnier. Jon Stewart was more human feeling. The odd thing is, now that the Colbert Report is over and it's just the Late Show, Colbert has absolutely just kind of taken on the role that Jon Stewart did. He's still funnier, but there isn't that kind of like... Well, like I said, it's more human. It's less overtly an act. And I think I don't do well with that. I never have. I don't know how many of you guys have ever read Catcher in the Rye. It's not my favorite piece of media I've ever read. But the older I get, kind of the more I realize, like, Holden Caulfield actually kind of had some points. Let's see. Nah, let's get rid of the blaster. And, like, his whole thing about fake people and being really upset about that has always kind of stuck with me. Could have humor even in bad news, but still level of understanding. Yeah. But I wouldn't necessarily call Colbert fake, because, I mean, realistically, some of it is always going to be an act. But the extent of, like, I don't think I can handle when I'm watching somebody and they're acting in regards to real life. I'm totally cool with it in movies, but it just feels really strange if it's like, I'm going to talk about important things and pretend to be like this other person or personality. It's just like, no, I can't do that. It doesn't work for me. It's always been something I get stuck on. That's why, I mean, it's part of the reason why my style is the way it is, and why, you know, I try and more or less put my own full self out on camera. I'm not accentuating anything. It's just, this is me. And so, like, when I try and watch YouTubers that are, like, very clearly, like, hyping up stuff, it's just like, nah, I just can't do that. Used to record with a couple of them, and it was very much like they would say nothing for a while, and then they just turn on. It was such a weird experience. Because just all of a sudden they would go from being saying nothing, having nothing funny to say, barely even responding, interacting with anybody, or even really playing the game, and suddenly they'll be like, whoa, you know, check this out, you know, laughing really loudly, and it's just like, what? I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were part of this at first. Hey! Just wait around long enough and I'll get the missile launcher I'm looking for. Perfect.